tape. I'm waiting on you to record it. It didn't say. It's not recording. You got to hit the record
It
button.
is recording. It's red.
Oh, it says end.
Dingus.
Well, you can edit that out, can't you? Oh, well, shit. All right. All right. Three doso trace. All right, guys. What's up? Welcome to another episode of fuck, damn it. You're gonna have to edit that out again. Where'd you go? Maybe back it up. So if it doesn't cut you out too much.
Well, because every time you lean back, you disappear.
Not me.
Yeah.
Got no face. All right. Three, two. All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of Club K4. And I'm At least we got a blooper reel. We are professionals. Why are you laughing?
All right. Good. Let's go do the Jey Uso here.
Huh?
We'll just be like Jey Uso.
You can't do that. All right. Three, two, one. All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Club Kayfabe. Today's episode is kind of back to normal for us. We're not doing an interview or anything like that. We're just gonna talk wrestling. Probably not really so much like the recap stuff. I just got like a couple questions, like interesting questions, and we can get in. We'll probably wind up getting into like current things that are going on through these questions because it kind of relates to it a little bit. Um, but first, I wanted to ask you how you felt about Clash, though. Clash in Italy. How you felt about mainly because we were talking about this last night through like our text exchanges that we have. You were talking about how you're tired of them pretty much beating a dead horse and reusing
The same storylines
the same
over and
storylines.
over and over again.
I know what you were alluding to, but let the people know what you were alluding to.
Well, it's like the same story with Cody, just a different face, kind of. The bloodline. It's just, I don't know. It's getting boring.
Yeah,
It's getting very boring. And I've been watching a lot more of other stuff than WWE because it's been that fucking boring.
yeah. Like,
Especially SmackDown.
and the
God.
thing with WWE is like, you don't, yeah, you watch it for the wrestling because you're a wrestling fan. But when you watch, if you're an avid WWE fan, you watch it for the stories
That's why
because
WWE
that's
is
what it
so
is.
good.
Yeah.
It's because they're good at telling stories. Whereas
Yeah.
like AEW focuses a little bit more on the wrestling
But I
rather
will
than the
say with
story.
AEW, especially because at Double or Nothing, I was telling you the Okada and Takeshita match. They told that story in the ring.
Yeah.
And it was like I'm a wrestling purist. I love when the two wrestlers, male or female, they can tell the story in the ring. That's why Roman versus Punk at Mania was so good because they told it in the ring. Like their hatred and everything. It was just chef's kiss, you know what I mean? But yeah, AEW is getting a little bit better when it comes to the stories. You still have your blunders as far as, Don Callis losing his teeth.
I was like, oh my God, there goes the squirrels.
You said that to me. I was like,
The
no
fuck?
fucking way. I love
Well,
Don Callis though.
honestly, that show was kind of nice.
Yeah.
Um, what was the last Wednesday or something?
Yeah.
Um, their main event, never seen anything like it. It was
Who was it?
it was fucking Osprey and Mark Davis, not related to Al
Oh,
Davis.
I mean, haircut wise, it kind of.
Yeah, that match was incredible. If you can find it, I'd watch it.
I'm
It
gonna have
was
to check it out
fucking awesome. It was
because
really really awesome.
You know my feelings on Osprey.
Yeah,
I don't really care for him too much on a personal level.
same.
He's phenomenal in the ring.
Mhm.
I can't stand his voice.
Same.
I can't stand like there's just some wrestlers that need to stay off of social media and just I get social media is for everybody just to you can say what you want, vent, whatever, our president does it. But if you're a wrestler and especially in the wrestling business, like your image is everything. And how you look in the ring and outside that ring matters.
Hmm.
That's why no matter how good Ricochet is, people are always gonna be like, yeah, but you remember what he said on Twitter or X or whatever? Because he's stupid.
Stupid.
He's a stupid idiot. Um,
Him and his wife.
oh yeah, she and
Uh,
she feeds into it.
yep.
She does not because okay, so I have my fiance, you have your wife. In a healthy relationship, if I'm acting like a complete fucking asshole, she'll reel me in and she'll be like, hey, kind of act like a dick, calm down. And then I'm like, maybe I am a dick.
Ricochet.
Yeah, not with Ricochet and Samantha Irvin, if that's what she's still going by. I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, she was talented as a ring announcer, but when she said, I'm gonna leave and do my music and everything, your music sucks. It's fucking terrible. She's literally just eye candy.
Yeah.
And it's not even that good of eye candy. Like it's like if you got to choose between Skittles and Mike and Ike's, you're gonna get something that sucks.
Mike and Ike's are
I
good.
love Mike and Ike's. I was a bad that was a bad reference.
Yeah, I like Mike and Ike's.
Charleston Chew and Peanut Chews.
They're good.
What candy do you not like so I can make this reference matter?
Almond Joy.
I fucking love almond joy.
Mounds.
Mounds is just almond joy without almonds.
Mm, no, sir.
Anyway, we're getting off topic. So,
Now I want candy.
huh?
I want candy now.
I do too. So the question I had that I
Yeah.
told you before we started recording, and this is gonna delve into like the current landscape and how you would fix it. I want you to pick one male and one female wrestler, and we'll keep this to WWE. One male, one female wrestler. Yeah. And if you could take them out of their storyline or if they don't have a storyline, if they're not being used, and change, how would you use them? How would you fix their push, their run?
Mm.
We'll go with the male side first because I feel like that'll be a little bit easier.
I don't know. There's a couple people that come to mind.
If you could narrow it down,
To just WWE.
yeah, to just one guy,
LA Knight.
LA Knight. Now,
Yeah.
what would you do with him? Like, okay, so what do you not like about what's going on with him right now?
They're not using him.
True.
And every time he comes up, they just stuff him back down.
Yeah.
Just keep pushing him down. Um, I'd continue this little thing that I think I was telling you. He cut a promo on Nick Aldis. I think it was. No, it was
Pierce,
Pierce.
the
Yeah,
backstage
yeah,
segment.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was Pierce.
You sent it to me.
Um, keep going with that, and somehow, some way, I guess let him interfere in a title match or something. He needs a title. Well, I don't think he needs it, but he needs to be
You feel like he
what?
needs to be a world champion to legitimize him?
Yeah, kind of in a way because they just trash him so much. And just listening to him on CVV, he was saying he always feels underappreciated, which I'm like, yeah, I can see that. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, so yeah, you can bring up the whole botch videos and all that shit, but like,
Botches happen.
but they happen, and like everyone's been there too when your work just sucks ass. Like your performance suffers because you're just not there anymore.
Yeah, and some of the greatest, some of the people that we put on the Mount Rushmore of professional wrestling have had serious blunders,
Yeah,
you know?
runs little stretches of fucking up. I think everybody does.
Yeah, I mean, look at Jeff Hardy, dude. Jeff Hardy messed up so much in the ring and outside the ring.
Yeah.
You know, one of the most infamous botches was CVV had Rico on his podcast, and it was the tables match
Oh my god, yeah.
when it was kind of both of their
Oh.
fault. Where Rico got on the top rope and he was yelling out for Jeff, like, Jeff, where the fuck are you? And Jeff's down. He just got done taking that swanton. But like, you got to do this spot. And I think it was kind of like Rico, even though he was like almost 40 at the time, he
Hmm.
was still green in the wrestling business. So the timing was off. But Jeff should have been like, maybe I shouldn't make this swanton look so fucking devastating and maybe I can just pop up from it.
Yeah.
You know, Matt Hardy falling off the ropes when him and Justin Gabriel were coming out together. Yeah, I mean, botches happen, dude. Like, I hate when you got these fans that are like, "Oh, he botched. Oh, there's another botch. He sucks."
Yeah, they're already starting to do it with Soruka. Jesus Christ, guys.
Dude, she has one of the most difficult move sets in wrestling. Of course,
Right.
she's gonna fuck it up.
It's like, God, just give her a break.
Right,
These guys breaks. Most people can't even do what they're doing.
right.
So shut the fuck up.
So here's my thing about like, and we're gonna get back to LA Knight, but here's my thing about the botching and everything. If you're a wrestler who's consistently good and you botch every now and then, give him a break. But if you're a wrestler like BFAB, Meechin, Jade, and yes, I'm talking about that whole stable where you're constantly fucking up, your timing
Hmm.
is off, you can't help your
Right.
opponent.
BFAB putting Jade's foot on the rope. It's like
Yeah, she fucked
one
it
of the
up.
simplest things.
Yeah,
Good
like
Lord.
if you keep fucking up and fucking up, yeah, then that's justified for people to be like, oh, they're
Just
just trash. They're botching all the time. They're not good. That's justifiable. But like I said, if you have a extremely difficult move set and you constantly and consistently hit these moves like the Soul Snatcher perfectly, and then you mess it up like once or twice. I mean, first of all, she's a 20 some year old kid who just got thrust onto the main stage of the biggest wrestling company in the world
hmm
that is televised, not only televised, but live. That's a lot of pressure. Even though she was a college athlete, that's a lot of pressure. Because college athletes, yeah, you're in that scope, the national scope, but WWE is different. That's why a lot of these NFL rookies coming out of college, they can't handle it because the scope is different. You're under a lot of scrutiny.
yeah.
Uh,
Well, when you're the 1%, yeah.
yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. That's going to be a great clip for TikTok. But okay, so LA Knight, they get like the push is there and then the push is squashed. I think the biggest and most horrendous one that they did was when Roman was still on his generational title run and LA Knight was so hot. And then they pretty much was like, all right, well, he's the next guy to face Roman. It was the wrong place, wrong time
Yeah.
because it didn't kill his push. I mean, it didn't kill his pop and his love from the fans. But as like wrestling journalists or podcasters or anything like that, we see that we're like, oh, damn, that diminishes his momentum because it kind of
Yeah.
did. Because then he was put down into the mid card.
Mm-hmm. That's where he's been living.
I mean, even right now with the vision and everything, it's kind of still, or not the
Card.
vision, but the bloodline again.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of still mid card. And even when he was doing the whole thing with Seth, and when Seth was in the vision trying to take them out, it was kind of mid card, even though Seth
God,
was the champ.
I don't know what it is that makes them hate him, but it drives me insane.
So what would you do? What would be your plan to fix it? Like how, okay, you said put a world title on him. How would you go about it though? Like what would be your story for that?
I don't know if it could even happen this year.
If you had full control though,
Of the whole year? God damn. Oh no.
of just him, just his trajectory, what would you do to help get him to that point? Because you know, as soon as he wins a world title, that the arena, everything is gonna go fucking crazy.
He's gonna have to get that title. Gonna have to get that title for Roman.
Yeah, because that's the only one that makes sense.
Yeah. You'd have to. Cause I don't know who's gonna take it from Roman.
I mean, there's a world where Oba takes the title from Roman, right? And then this is like an alternate universe. LA Knight becomes a heel, which I know he can do his heel stuff, but he's so beloved, it's
It's not.
hard to make him a heel.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter. I don't know. I don't know. He'd have to get the world heavyweight title.
I mean, technically, you can make the bloodline heel again. Like they're already kind of technically doing heelish stuff that they used to
They're
do.
definitely heels. They're definitely
Yeah,
heels.
but they're
But
so
everyone loves them.
loved,
Yeah.
because everybody loves the bloodline. They love when they're together, and then but you add, I don't know, it kind of throws a wrench into it because you added Jacob Fatu, and then you have Solo and everybody looking in the
Maybe,
distance.
maybe you get maybe LA Knight is like a mercenary in this certain aspect where like now the Bloodline and Solo are fighting with each other, and he just comes in somehow, takes them out, no affiliation to anybody. What's it? I don't know. I have no idea. Or just give him like I don't know a title, something
I mean, when he had the U.S. title, it was cool, but then they took it off of him at
uh,
Mania, gave it to
immediately.
Jacob.
Right.
I mean, he held it twice, technically.
Yeah. But they're both very, very quick.
Yeah, they really did. Like, again, it was mid card.
Nothing build it. They're just
Yeah.
like, yeah, just throw it on them, shut them up.
Yeah, even the match with Logan, or the program he had with Logan, where he showed up at Logan's house and shit like
Hmm.
that. Like, it felt like there was nothing behind it. There was no meat.
And that's what they did. They just throw stuff. Like, hey, try this. And they're like, yeah, fuck it. We'll try something else.
And here's my thing, like, a lot of people are gonna say he's too old, you know, but you gotta think he's only like in his 40s.
He's in his early 40s, just like Roman is.
Yeah, and Punk,
Hmm.
Gunther's getting up there,
Gunther's in his 40s.
Cody.
Ray's still doing his thing.
Yeah, like you can't, age does not matter in the
And
wrestling business right now.
he can still fucking move.
Yeah.
And he's still in great shape. So,
I mean, for fuck's sake, they brought Goldberg back and he's in his 50s and he won the world title
right.
off of the Fiend, which pissed me off.
Yeah, it's a whole different
That's
situation.
a whole different.
My female pick, it's gonna be weird, but it's a duo. It's a tag team.
Lash and Nia? Yep.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my choice too, but since you're talking about it now, we'll just do it together.
Yeah. I don't, whatever reason they took the titles off of them, I'm not sure, but that would have never happened.
No.
They would have just been on an insane tear
Mhm.
and set like a record for a tag team.
They would have been the longest reigning women's tag team champions. Actually, I probably would have had them be the longest reigning tag team champions in
Yes.
WWE, like surpass Uso's mark.
Yeah.
Because there's no legitimate way in my brain for them losing the titles, especially
Not
to a
to
Bella and Paige.
I don't understand that. That blew me. That blew me away.
Now, if they would have lost to like
If they would have
the
lost like
Kabuki Warriors,
that Flair and Bliss, like I could
ugh,
understand that, but
I hate
like
the Flair and Bliss tag team.
goddamn, they lost to fucking a makeshift tag team.
Hell, even Rhea and Io, I would have been like, okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that'd make more sense. But those two didn't really make sense.
But it did help the fact that
They didn't
neither one of them were pinned for
right.
it.
They didn't lose them, but
You want to know how I would do their trajectory now? Keep them as a tag team, right? Like as they are, the Irresistible Forces, right? Lash is in the Money in the Bank. Lash wins Money in the Bank. Nia is all, buddy buddy with her, helping her and everything. Heel tag team still. Lash cashes in with Nia's help, gets the world title. She has the world title for about a month or so. Then you start seeing the gears going in Nia's head. Nia turns on him. You can do this all the way up until Mania, Nia versus Lash at Mania. Because if you remember, their match in NXT
that shit was
was
silly.
a barn burner. It made me because me and you have both said we couldn't stand Nia because she's just,
Sloppy.
yeah, she was sloppy. But Nia is probably one of my favorite female wrestlers right now
She's one of my favorites right now.
because she's the only one
Her
that
and
I'm like
Lash.
legitimately like, dude, she could wreck everyone.
Yeah. Her and Lash could literally probably fuck all them up.
Yeah, so that's how I would do it. Keep it going all the way till Mania. Lash versus Nia. Lash defeats Nia at Mania to like legitimize her as a top star. Because dude, in my eyes, she's a top star. She has all the ability to be a top star.
Yeah.
And they put her in a tag team with Nia, and it kind of helps her, even though Nia's not the greatest on the mic, she has some skill.
She's very witty and she is snap back at because you see it all the time. Fans are yelling at her. She's like, man, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's like,
And dude, even when she did
or excuse me, your mom.
her little set on Kill Tony. Like, dude, she was great. Like, let that Naya come out.
She's been all right. I don't mind her.
Yeah.
I
So,
just I would have them stay as tag team and just wreck shit.
yeah.
Like they're just let them. I don't even really think anybody in that division like is worthy of holding those titles other than those two.
The only other team I would have said would have been Kiana and Julia, but they're not together.
Yeah, they split up,
Yeah,
which fair enough.
it makes sense. Well, Toxic Attraction.
Yeah.
I would definitely put those tag titles on JC and what's her name? Fallon Henley. Or put it on Fallon Henley and the other girl.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't,
It's the female tag division's tricky.
realistically, in my brain, I just don't see anybody beating Lash and Nia cleanly
No.
or at all.
The only ones that I could see beat them, and they'd have to make them a tag team first of all, and call them up from the to the main roster would be Zarya and that girl that's with the Vanity Project, the one that looks like a toad. She looks like one of the Battle Toads, dude. NXT's got a Battle Toad wrestling down there, man. And first of all,
Maybe.
you put her in the Vanity Project?
I, I don't know.
Sean, what are you thinking, dude? Like,
It's definitely not his type.
no, like you always see all these posts about Shawn Michaels has a type, and then you have her and like, that's a Bubba thing.
I don't even know if that Battle Toad could take those two on.
Dude, I mean,
She's strong as shit, though.
dude, I think her real name is Bailey,
That makes
I think they
sense.
had to change her name because of Bailey.
Hmm.
Um, I watched her on LFG, and I remember the first time I ever saw her on an episode of LFG, I thought it was someone that was transitioning. I am sorry, but she is built a certain way.
Upside down triangle.
Yeah, Battletoad.
I'm kind of curious of like why, and not in like any mean way or anything, but like she looks like great shape everywhere else other than her face, and I don't understand why.
She's a fucking toad.
She might be.
I just watched that movie Hoppers last night where they inject you into a robot of an animal. That's probably what happened with her, but then she got stuck.
She got stuck halfway in between.
It's like you remember the movie Fly with Jeff Goldblum,
No.
where he like turns himself into a fly, like with fly DNA and everything. That's what happened with her, but it was a toad, and like I think Danhausen was running the experiment.
Oh, wow. Maybe that.
Sorry.
Maybe that's his experiment that he's doing.
That might be. Sorry, we're not trying to body shame, but it's just she's funny looking.
It's just funny. It's
Yeah,
jokes.
it's all in good jest.
I look funny too.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, dude,
Look at me. Look
I
at me.
mean,
Big fat hairy guy.
some say I'm good looking. I think they're stupid, but see, right there. I do have people say I'm good looking. My mom says it all the time. But anyway, so that's your male and female. We both have the same female. You know who my male pick would be?
Ethan Page.
No.
No,
I think Ethan Page is on a good trajectory. I'm waiting to see what they do with him.
they're gonna bury him.
I'm hoping it. I'm hoping they do it the right way. Um, because I think with Ethan Page, you have the opportunity to turn Rusev into a face, and I think that would be great.
I like Rusev too.
I like heel Rusev too, but a face Rusev where he's still dominant and everything like that, and still just like wrecks people, but instead of being a generic heel, he could be himself. Because Rusev is like genuinely a nice guy in real life. But my pick, honestly, and don't get me wrong, I love the faction that he's in. I think it has some meat and there could be something done. But my pick is Austin Theory. I
Interesting. Okay.
I wanted when Austin Theory came back, I wanted him to be Seth Rollins' inside man to tear apart the
Mm-hmm.
vision from the inside out and make Austin a face finally because Austin Theory is genuinely one of the nicest human beings in the world. You can tell in his interviews, you can tell when he interacts with fans and stuff like that. He's just,
Even when he's a bad guy,
even when he's a bad guy, he's just a nice person.
he could be the face of the company.
Dude, and that's what I'm saying. Like he is a
Just
le
make him a face.
he is a literal diamond in the rough.
He'd be just as friendly as Cody is.
Dude, I think he would probably surpass Cody as like one of the best top guys.
Yeah.
I mean, like when it was the original Austin Theory when it was part of The Way with Johnny Gargano, it made sense. He looked heelish. He was that pretty boy and, whatever. And then when he was called up to the main roster and he was like Vince McMahon's golden boy, we saw how well that worked out with Drew McIntyre. I don't know why they tried to do it again, but he won the Money in the Bank briefcase. I was like, okay, this kid's gonna be something.
And then what did he do with it?
Yeah, it was terrible. Don't even get me started, dude.
Why would they fucking do that?
I don't know. But dude,
Uh,
the moment
God.
that I realized like they weren't doing anything with him and that they were gonna take that from him and pretty much bury him was his promo exchange with Roman when Roman said, "Your daddy's not here anymore."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, God damn it, that's done
There it goes.
because he was Vince McMahon's golden boy. He was handpicked by Vince McMahon because he is like the prototypical McMahon guy. And they didn't want that anymore. Then you put him in A-Town Down Under. I like those guys together. I think they're fucking hilarious.
It's just a comedy thing.
But then, like, you started seeing little glimpses of people were cheering Theory.
Hmm.
They wanted him to be a face, and he would be like looking around, like, yeah, like that and everything, while Grayson's doing all his heel stuff. But then they didn't do anything with it. You had all these chances to make him a face and to do something great because he's gifted in the ring, he's gifted on the mic, he can cut a promo with the best of them. And right now, he's under the tutelage of Paul Heyman. Paul could make him into a superstar. So, how I would do it,
They just ain't gonna do it.
Braun wins the title at some point, and Logan comes back, Bronson comes back. They Braun or Heyman have the idea to, with the tag titles, give it to Logan and Bronson. So they start looking at Theory as like the weak link. They ostracize him from the group, like beat him down. He's gone for about a month, right? Comes back and have him as a face, which I feel like would get a huge pop if he came back, and have Theory be the one to take down the Vision and then take the belt from Braun at like Mania or something. Do you know how over he would be?
It's gonna be fun.
Dude, I would tune in every week for that because I'm a huge Ethan Page fan, but I'm a huge Austin Theory fan. Have been for a long time. We've had conversations. Like, dude, they are using him wrong. Like he has all the ability in the world. What are they doing?
Gonna let him rot away. Speaking of,
Rotting away.
people or stables splitting. Raquel's about to split from Judgment
Dude,
Day.
I'm so hyped for it, and they better make. Dude, she got a pretty good pop in Italy when she
Hmm.
won that match.
I love her.
Question: Why is Liv in the Queen of the Ring tournament?
So
I think it makes sense.
their excuse is that so she doesn't have to defend her title against anybody.
That could be the way for Raquel to win.
She has to be Liv.
Well, not only that, if have Liv lose like in the Queen of the Ring, doesn't have to face Raquel, right? And then Raquel wins Queen of the Ring, and she's still under the assumption you can do the old evolution thing with Batista. She's under the assumption that because they're besties and sisters, that she won't challenge
Liv.
Liv, and then turn around and she does, where she's tired of Liv's
Like
crap.
Liv's all smiling and she's like, I want to challenge that belt.
Hmm.
But I think that'd be kind of cool.
Dude, that would be a huge moment.
I think it'd be cool if they faced each other and leading up to it, Liv's like, like it's okay to lose a match every once in a while. And like trying to talk her into like just laying down for her. And she
Hmm.
doesn't. She beats her up. And then they like kind of split. And then they have it's a little weird in the clubhouse. And then they're talking. And then they do a promo. And Raquel's like, I want that title. I already beat you once. I can do it again.
Yep, that
I
would be
think
a good move too.
I think that'd be fun.
Because I'd love the Judgment Day, but
It's getting stale now.
it's very stale.
Because they're not even really doing anything.
No, they're literally just like a gang, a really bad one,
Yeah.
but like
The Three
have
Stooges like.
like dude, you have Roxanne Perez in there who is one of the most gifted women in the ring, and she's so
Prodigy.
young.
That's why they call her Prodigy.
Right. Like she needs to get away from there. Liv needs to get away from there because she doesn't need the Judgment Day.
None of them need it.
No.
Maybe not even JD.
I feel like the only reason JD's in there because they don't have anything to do with him.
Yeah,
But I would love for them to excommunicate the Judgment Day, like, and then the Judgment Day, like, kick out JD or whatever, and Finn saves him.
that'd be cool.
Dude, I
I'd
love
like
them as a tag team.
me too. They're one of my favorites to watch.
Dude, like, and Finn's at the time, at the point in his career, he doesn't care about world titles, I don't think. Like, have them
Yeah,
be tag team champions together for a little bit longer because they were tag team champions as heels. Imagine if they were tag team champions as faces and they came back to fucking Ireland. Dude, they would be fucking gods.
that'd be cool.
I would, man, because I'm Irish and I love those boys. Even JD with his big ass head.
There's Funko Pop.
He's fucking a Packy from Jurassic Park. From Dope.
God, he's got a big head.
Yeah, but I mean,
I got a card
Dom,
idea for that.
huh?
I got a card idea.
Dom, I,
Dom doesn't need it either.
yeah, but what do you do with Dom if he's not in the Judgment Day?
He's AAA mega champion.
Campeon. But what if, okay, take his
He's gonna
title.
lose the title
Yeah,
soon.
I think he's gonna lose to El Grande.
I think so too.
Dude, that guy is like so over in that company. Like, why would you not give him the
Yeah,
title?
I
But
think that too. He's losing it too.
what do you do with Dom after that?
Give him time off.
What I would do is I would do like the,
I like him down in AAA.
oh yeah, they like him down in AAA.
Mm-hmm.
I would do like the old, like the Eddie kind of thing with him, where he still like lies, cheats, and steals,
Mm-hmm.
but he's a face. Maybe have him and his dad kind of like make up and everything.
Maybe like a story like Ray's trying to like get him not to lie, cheat, and steal, and he just keeps doing it anyway.
But
He's
it's
like,
like a comedy gimmick and
yeah,
shit. Yeah.
I think that'd be fun. But give Ray something to do fun on his way out. You know,
Yeah, man. Like
it's like
his
how long can you keep doing
and let him do it with his son. That would be awesome.
this? Yeah, just do something fun together.
And I think it would be hilarious, like Dom's trying to cheat and Ray would like take the weapon away from him. Like, what are you doing? He's like, Dad. Like,
I think that'd be funny.
and then have
That would be
Dom
really
lose
fun.
every match until
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't lie, cheat, and steal anymore, and then he finally starts winning.
Mm-hmm. I think that'd be a fun, something fun to do before Ray retires, and like gives you time to think of what to do with him.
Yeah. Because Dom has all the potential in the world to be a world champion.
Yeah, I just don't know how he gets there.
Yeah. I mean, he's already been like a
He's a world
champion.
champion right now.
Yeah.
Well, he's a mega champion right now. But
Yeah. But like to be a WWE world champion, it's different, I guess you could say. Because it's all marketing and shit. That's why Cody always gets the belt. That's why he always holds on to the belt because he can go to the pressers, he can kiss the babies and all that shit. Roman is good when it comes to going on late night shows, and he's got that Hollywood-esque look to him.
he's the real Aquaman.
Yeah, if he would have been in, it would have sold more, apparently.
Probably would have.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that I would do things differently with. Um, we were just talking about her earlier. She's no longer with the company, but Zoe Stark, dude, I would have pushed her to the fucking moon.
Yeah, she's a little pit bull.
Yeah, dude. Like another little pitbull I would push, Ivy Nile.
Hmm. She's busy getting ripped.
Yeah, I mean, dude, just this girl lives to work out.
No, she doesn't. Oof.
But here's a big question I have for you. And it's kind of in regards to like what do we do with these people? Now that Chad Gable's going to be a face, what do you do with the rest of American Made, like the Creeds and Ivy? Do you keep the Creeds down in AAA?
Nope.
You don't think they would be
Well,
a good tag team down there? They'd be a good heel tag team down
I'd
there.
rather them be down there. I want them to be separate from Chad.
Yes,
Like
you have
that.
to cut them away.
Yeah.
Chad needs a
He,
legitimate push.
we've been saying this forever.
Yeah.
So
without a
even
stable,
before
without
the
anything.
Shorty G shit.
Dude, I just watched a video earlier about Shorty G and I was like, oh God, I remember this dark time.
God, I feel so bad for him. He didn't care, but I felt bad for him.
Dude, and you know what I forgot? He was not only in a tag team, but he was a tag team champion with Bobby Roode.
Yeah,
Glorious domination.
yeah.
I forgot all
Yeah,
about
he
that.
had long hair.
Yeah,
Mhm.
before he cut it all off.
I think he looks way cooler without the hair, but
Dude, I think a bald Chad Gable would be with a beard would be
I
nasty.
want them and not like to compare him to it because it's super easy, but give him a run like Kurt Angle.
Hmm. Where you hear his music and you're like, oh
You're
shit.
like, here, all right, here we go.
You know you're in
And
for a
they
night.
they made his music kind of samey on purpose because it's got the same like
Yeah.
USA like flow to it. Like they know what they were doing. Just give the man a run like that. Like don't you got lucky once. Don't give him a fucking goofy gimmick again. Let him be Chad Gable and let him just fucking wreck people.
I mean, he turned a goofy gimmick into fucking gold.
Well, with the help
Yeah.
of a certain German.
What?
A certain German.
Who?
Kaiser.
What about Kaiser?
He helped.
How?
Well, this is what happened.
Is this like a Santa Claus isn't real moment?
No, 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 no. I hope you're not thinking Kaiser is El Grande Americano.
He's not. It doesn't even look like him.
Not even close. There's a picture of them sitting next to each other. So,
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
but yeah, they, God, what a match.
Dude, it was so fantastic.
That better win match of the year. It was so
It
good.
has to. It's already a 5+ star match.
Yeah.
I watched it and I
5.5 out of
was
5.
legitimately teary-eyed because of how beautiful that match was and the emotion.
The end of it.
Oh my God, dude. I cried for when Chad Gable was like,
He was crying.
dude, and the fans were just
They hit it with
showing
the
him so much
thank you, Gable,
love.
right after the match.
You don't get that in WWE. That's somewhere that's
Mexican culture is so good.
yeah, that's like stuff you get in Mexico and Japan.
Yeah. Where they actually appreciate wrestling.
Yeah, in the United States, we're so like spoiled when it comes to our wrestling because I mean, we grew up with Stone Cold, Rock, all those guys. We're so attuned to like the
We also have the biggest
yeah,
wrestling promotions.
yeah, but we're so attuned to like it's a Hollywood style wrestling. But then when you go to Mexico, you go to Japan, hell, even in fucking Britain
Hmm.
and Europe in general, that's like wrestling, wrestling. That's why when Gunther says he's the best professional wrestler, like it holds true
He is the best professional wrestler.
because he is strictly just a wrestler.
Yeah.
But this motherfucker can
He's
cut a
old school.
promo.
He's an old school wrestler, man.
Yes. I don't know how if I kind of like the whole foot under the rope thing that they're doing, where he can say that Cody didn't beat me. I kind of like it, but I'm also like, God damn it. It's like beating a dead horse.
They've done it too many times. And not like they're obviously going to run shit back, like foot on the rope stuff, whatever, whatever. But like it seems very recent that they just did a story like this. I can't remember who it was, but they just did a story like this. It's like,
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I vaguely remember
holy,
that, yeah.
like,
I'm just hoping because what I saw Friday kind of made me become a fan of him again with Sammy.
yeah, I'm, I'm still,
I'm still on the fence.
yeah, I'm still very much on the fence with what's going on. I like where it's going, and I hope it's going to be him and Gable together running their first, like, I think that's what they're going to do anyway, but running their first rivalry into something, or at least Chad's first rivalry back. I think that'd be fun. Him and Sammy would be really fun.
They had a great match before for the IC title
Yeah.
when Chad turned
Yeah,
heel.
that's right. That's right. That's
You
right.
know,
Yeah, I think that'd be real fun.
But dude, Chad Gable, I could I could talk about Chad Gable for hours, dude, because he's just he's one of the best in my opinion. And he's still not that old.
Mm-mm.
And hell, I even liked it when he was a part of American Alpha. When he first came onto the scene, like first saw him and Jason Jordan
Mm-hmm.
in
Mm-hmm.
NXT, I was like, wow, these guys are gonna be something. And then they come to SmackDown, they win the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and then they split them up, which was weird. And Jason got the whole Kurt Angle illegitimate son, and then
Yeah.
but Chad got to work with Shelton Benjamin in a tag team, and I was like, okay, so you just made American Alpha, but with Shelton Benjamin.
Right.
It's still a white guy and a black guy. Just the black guy got a little bit older.
Well, they're trying to run the Charlie Haas,
Oh
Shelton
yeah,
Benjamin thing.
world's greatest tag team. That
Yeah,
name was 100% facts.
they were very good. Very, very good.
Yeah,
But
we're getting a little bit close to the time. I don't have a watch. It's just, um, you got any hot takes for this week?
gotta take a hot shit. Nah. Um, just right now, I think in my humble opinion, AEW is a little bit more exciting than WWE is.
Hell, I'd even say TNA is a little bit more exciting.
Yeah, TNA too. TNA's been fun. Oh, that Wicked Garden
I was
match.
just about to
Oh,
say, speak of the Wicked Garden.
fuck, that was a good match.
Even the
That
like
was fun.
the
That was
bullshit with the flower, I was like, that makes sense.
yeah. Well, it's a Wicked Garden,
Yeah.
and they're the righteous.
Yeah, that made sense because it played into like the 60s, all that. Oh my
Yeah,
God, the cultish shit. I was
I think
so
it fell a little flat.
towards the end.
Well, with the flower thing, because people are like, well, he's just eating a flower. They didn't get the reference.
Yeah.
Like even the announcers were like, he just ate a flower. Like,
Yeah,
so what?
there's
Right,
flowers in the world that can kill you.
right. So, and I don't know. I thought that was a very fun match.
Yeah.
Not going to set any record ratings, but that was
No,
definitely
it
fun.
wasn't like on the level of like a Americano match, but
No,
it was fun to
it was
watch for what it
definitely
was.
fun. I like when they make up new shit.
Yeah.
Like a Wicked Garden match, like that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
And
I just wish it,
Dude, Jeff almost got decapitated.
dude, I watched that and I was like,
Someone get him out of this fucking barbed wire.
dude, when he stopped struggling and his arm was like stuck like this, I was like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah. And the lights were fucked up. Well, not fucked up, but like were like
Dimmed.
them. I'm like,
Dude, and I
yeah.
like we've been watching Jeff since like he first debuted and everything.
Yes.
We've seen Jeff go through some gnarly shit,
That
but
one had
that
me
was
worried.
nasty.
Yeah. He was like, he got it in his hair too. He just ripped it out of his hair. He's like, fuck it.
Dude, Jeff is like there will never like I always say there's never gonna be another Jeff Hardy, but that's what made me a liar because you have Darby Allin, and Darby Allin's like,
Darby Allin's just a crash dummy.
dude, he's 10 times worse than Jeff.
Yeah. He's gonna be crippled by the time he's 40.
He's gonna be crippled next year. Dude, when he did that coffin drop through that plate glass, I was like, oh my God.
That could have went so far.
Dude, I mean, if if anything, if you're trying to figure out, hey, should I do this? Watch some Combat Zone wrestling, some of their Cage of Death matches.
No,
It can tell you everything you need to know.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good on that.
yeah. That's how you learn in life. Like, huh, I wonder if I can go through plate glass. Let me watch this. No.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, not good. But yeah, yeah, today's episode was a little bit different. We just wanted to sit here and just talk and everything and just talk wrestling because I love doing the interviews. I do. I really enjoy it. We're giving a spotlight to independent wrestlers that really need it
Yeah.
because
Gonna go see one
yeah, this Friday and
June 12th.
we will be filming our whole journey. I don't know if we'll be allowed to film the matches because we'd probably have to ask them, but we're going to see John Breaks Bad News' first professional wrestling match, first legitimate professional wrestling match. and it's gonna be a thumbtack match. So we're gonna have it's gonna be me, Sam. We're gonna have a videographer with us to do the journey from little Maryland to Long Island, New York, to the Sportatorium up there. I'm excited.
I love it. The Windy City.
What?
The Windy City.
The Windy? That's Chicago. You did that just because I'm a I hate you.
Sin
Anyway,
City, Long Island, New York.
anyway, this has been Club Kayfabe. And what is Club Kayfabe, Sam?
I can't remember.
Do I have to do this every time? The best, the only fuck.
You don't even know.
I forgot. The only fucking wrestling show that matters. Oh wait, the only wrestling show that fucking matters. Damn it.
Yeah, see, you don't even know it.